Hey, what's up? My name is Braylia Lewis and welcome back. As you can see, I really don't have any kind of style going on right now, but I have a ton of shrinkage. So I'm going to show you how I stretch my hair with no heat. My technique is super easy. I just do 8 straight backs. I use a leave-in conditioner and some amazing oil that I'll actually tag below. My leave-in conditioner is from the Main Choice. I'm using the oil called Melena and a rat tooth comb. So the first thing I want to do is to attempt to make a straight part. I can't see the back of my head, so I know that the part isn't going to be perfect, but that's okay because I don't need to wear the braids too long. I feel like this video is like a 3-in-1, like a braid out / how to cornrow / how to stretch your hair video. So whatever you need to use this video for, feel free. But what I'm going to do right now is that I have my section separated. I'm going to put the leave-in conditioner in my hair first. Then I'm going to follow up with some oil to add moisture and shine. I know so many people who have so much trouble braiding their own hair, but for me it's always been easy because I spent a ton of my childhood, just playing with mannequin doll heads and braiding my own friends' hair. So for me it's easy. I always make sure that I detangle before I actually braid. And I just grab 3 pieces of my hair and I just twist it into a braid. I really can't get too technical with you. Some people could probably explain this better, but for me, it's just more of a pattern that you have to follow. Because I'm stretching my hair, I always make sure that I do at least 8 to 10 braids to make sure that my hair gets a really good stretch. And I always make sure that I braid my hair completely down to the end so that every part of my hair can be stretched. There are so many misconceptions with black hair that the natural world has kind of proved to be wrong. And this is one of them. People used to believe, and me being one of them. I used to think that I couldn't stretch my hair without a blow dryer, which is direct heat, and a flat iron or straightening comb. And I found that to be inaccurate. I stretch my hair all the time now without using any form of heat. And I just do that by simply following this technique. And it still allows me to have healthy hair and achieve the styles that I want to achieve. I am working on damp hair. I just actually took out my deep conditioner. I did an avocado deep conditioner hair mask, which is amazing. And I always tell people to do it because it literally changed my hair. My hair is so much easier to manage now. It's healthier, it's shinier, it's softer, and it's always hydrated. And I do this once a week. As soon as you find a routine that really works for your hair, you'll be able to stretch your hair to its full capacity by just braiding your hair because your hair will be moisturized. It'll be healthy, so it'll be easier to manipulate it. You won't have to use so many things to make your hair easier to manage because all of the things you're putting in your hair makes it manageable. After finishing this last braid that I'm working on right now, which is technically my second braid, I actually finished the other side of my head off camera just because I didn't want the video to be too long. I know people have a very short attention span. I know that I can have a short attention span as well at times, so I always try to be considerate, of other people's time. So I hope that you guys get an idea of what I'm doing, even though I kind of rushed a little bit due to time. I have to add that I'm very generous with leave-in conditioner. In my opinion, leave-in conditioners and deep conditioners are the holy grail to a healthy and successful natural hair care routine. I never do anything to my hair without them because it makes all the difference. And I found that the more I use, the better my hair looks. Now, you have to find the leave-in conditioner that works best for you, of course, because they all are not it. Like, they aren't great. Like, I've had some deep conditioners that I feel like just don't do anything for my hair. Like, I have to use so much to make it easier to comb and detangle. So the Main Choice is something that I really, really like to use because it definitely gives me the desired softness and moisture that I like in my hair. But my favorite of all time, and I want to actually do a video about this, is Dark and Lovely's All Natural. So that's Dark and Lovely is my number 1, and the Main Choice is my number 2. They are like the 2 top leave-in conditioners in my opinion. So I am finally on my last braid, thank God. This process doesn't take too long. It's probably about 15 to 20 minutes tops. I do it once a week, so I'm used to it. It's not too bad. But I'm going to make sure that I really go heavy on the leave-in and on the oil on this section of my hair, because this section is the thicker part of my hair. My hair has a few different curl textures, and the middle part of my hair can be the roughest part to really detangle and moisturize. So I have to make sure that I take care of it by just adding extra product to it. I have to emphasize that detangling is the defining factor, or one of the defining factors in stretching your hair. So make sure that you always get all of the kinks and tangles out of your hair so that you can have a smooth and beautiful braid. Now that I'm all finished, I'm going to take my oil and literally hydrate my scalp. That's a very important step. Grass cannot grow on dry land. My mama told me that my whole life, so I live by that. Alright, so now that my braids are all in, I'm going to let these stay in overnight, let my hair dry in these, then I'll be back. Good night. Hey y'all, so I'm back. And I think it's been exactly 24 hours since I first put my braids in. And I know you're probably wondering, what happened to the lighting? So I was being lazy, right? Because I was about to go somewhere. And I didn't want to plug in and set up my Diva light, because I take it down every time I use it, because I have a cat and he's just extra and I don't want him to break it. So I take it down, and I didn't feel like putting it back up. And I thought that my vanity lights would give me enough lighting. But now that I'm looking at the footage right now, I'm feeling like it really didn't do what I wanted it to do. So just bear with me. And I just want y'all to get into this stretch, because as you can see, this technique definitely works. I see a ton of different stretching routines for naturals, and some of them are just so complicated. I saw one where you literally tie a small piece of thread around each section of your hair. Like, I don't have the time or patience for that. Like, a deep conditioner is all I have in me. Anything else is just too much. I literally spend too much time on my hair anyway. So straight backs works for me. This literally keeps my hair bouncy. It's low manipulation. It keeps it out of my way. And it also allows me to prep my hair for my desired style of choice. My style of choice is going to be a high bun, and I'm going to achieve that look with no heat, with no water, and with no gel. I kind of wanted to go for a product-free or minimal product hairstyle today. Sometimes everything just gets so messy, and I just really don't want a ton of gunk in my hair. So I'm going to show you how I do a high bun, basically using no gel. Now this is my hair completely picked out and stretched out. And I'm just going to take a scrunchie and just literally start to put my hair into a bun. I am using a brush, but that's it. I don't have any gel in my hair. I don't have anything. Because the leave-in conditioner is so great and my hair is hydrated, it's going up into a ponytail easily without having to do anything else to it. I have to add that healthy hair cooperates, hydrated hair lays. No, all naturals don't have the same texture. We all can't do the same things. But when your hair is in its best state, it will be easier to manage for sure. I finally have my bun, and the only thing that I'm going to do now is just lay my edges. I'm sorry, I feel like edges make the style. Call it ghetto, call it extra, whatever, I'll take it. I'm going to lay my edges real quick before I go out, and I'm going to be super duper natural and cute. And yes, I am that edge control / toothbrush kind of girl. I use a toothbrush to lay my edges down. Call it what you want. I don't care. Toothbrushes are really, really easy on your edges. They're not too harsh. And they just kind of just flow right with the movement and with the laying and the slayage of the edges. So I always have me a toothbrush for my edges laying around the house somewhere. And I know people can be super duper critical, and honestly, that doesn't bother me. But I just want to add that no, I am not an edge slayer connoisseur, okay? I am still learning how to work my edges, but this is good for me right now. I can live with this. I still think that I look beautiful, and that's all that matters. So keep your shade to yourself. And now I am all done. I have a high bun with no gel, no heat, so happy. I finally figured out how to keep my hair healthy and still cute. So thanks for watching. Hope this works for you. Bye bye.